There is a silence inside you that screams. It lives behind your smile, in the hollow between your ribs, in the restless turning of your mind when the lights go down. That quiet ache, you may have called it loneliness, guilt, or simply, I don't know what's next, could be a blessing sent to wake you. Uncover the purpose of this blessing in your life today. You know the path that led you here. Small choices, soft compromises, 1,000 tiny not nows that quietly moved your heart away from home. Pleasure sounded like a promise and slowly lost its voice. The things that once distracted you no longer satisfy. The whisper that sounded harmless at first has become a chain. Your soul remembers a better place. Your spirit feels the absence like a wound. Hear this plainly. The conviction you feel is not a verdict. It is an invitation. The Spirit's voice is not a judge with a gavel, but a father on the porch, calling your name. If today was all you had, what would you want to be true between you and God? If you wait, the chains only tighten. If you move, a door may open. Pause now, bow your head, and ask God to reveal the purpose of this blessing to you. Let that simple prayer be the first honest word toward home. Uncover the purpose of this blessing in your life today. It is not random discomfort. It carries intention. Listen as I name what God might be doing through this ache. First, purification. Sometimes God allows the uncomfortable light to expose the things that block intimacy. You feel stripped, not to punish you, but to purify you. Imagine a cup so clouded it can no longer hold light. The discomfort is the scouring that clears the cup so it can reflect the sun again. Perhaps what you're experiencing is God removing what has hidden his face from you so that you can drink deeply of his presence once more. Second, preparation and provision. A blessing often works by closing one door so another can be opened, by aligning your life for a future task you don't yet see. Think of a gardener pruning a branch. It looks painful in the moment, but it produces fruit later. Maybe the emptiness is a clearing that creates space for what God intends to plant in you. He is making room, and in time will provide what you need for the calling ahead. Third, commissioning. God's blessing can be a wake-up call that unleashes your gifts for others. The ache that led you inward becomes the fuel that sends you outward. When your own life is returned to the light, you can carry that light into places that are still in shadow. This blessing might be the first step toward the work you were made to do, small at first, then a steady unfolding of purpose. Fourth, a wake-up call. Sometimes God acts with urgency because time matters. The present moment is fragile. Today is a gift that may not come again in the same way. The conviction you feel could be God's gentle or urgent, drawing you to reorient you before life's currents sweep you further away.
This is an invitation to reposition your heart now. These are not abstract theories, they are pathways. A short image for each. Purification looks like letting go of a bitter habit and finding peace in its absence. Preparation feels like losing a job and discovering a clearer direction afterward. Commissioning shows up when pain becomes compassion and you begin to serve others with honest hands. Wake-up calls begin the moment you decide enough is enough and turn back toward home. So what do you do with this blessing? Here are simple, real steps. No ritual, just honest movement. Kneel. Not because kneeling is magic, but because lowering yourself is the language of truth. Name the pain. Speak it with a voice that says, "This is my life, and this is where I failed." Confess, not to be crushed by guilt, but to be freed by honesty. Accept forgiveness when it is offered. Let go of the things that keep you bound, secret comforts, old defenses, the stories you tell to justify staying away. Tell God you are tired of pretending and you are ready for change. Remember this, God is not waiting for perfection. He is waiting for honesty. His strength meets not your completeness, but your brokenness. In your weakness, his mercy becomes the very place you are rebuilt. When you choose to return, do not wait for a feeling to confirm you. Act on the promise that grace receives the willing heart. If you are unsure how to speak, use this prayer as a pattern and make it your own. Father, I am here. I admit my wrongs and the ways I turned away. I ask for your forgiveness. Cleanse what is hidden, prepare me for what you intend, and send me where you want me to serve. Meet me in this moment. I choose to come home. Amen. Say those words out loud if you can. Let them leave your lips. Watch how simply naming the truth loosens a chain. You may not see everything change immediately, and that is okay. A blessing's purpose often unfolds over time. Purification might feel like a slow healing. Preparation may reveal itself through a sequence of small openings. Commissioning grows with steady obedience. The important thing is the first step,
choosing to respond. Uncover the purpose of this blessing in your life today by making one concrete commitment. Speak a short prayer, write down one thing you need to let go of, or tell one person you trust that you are turning back. Do something that moves you toward home. If this message touched you and you are ready to answer the call, type "I'm coming home" in the comments. Let your yes be public or private, but let it be real. This blessing is not a problem to endure. It is a doorway to step through. It has come with purpose, to cleanse what hides you, to prepare what's next, to position you for service, and to wake you before time slips away. Today, this very day, is an appointment with grace. You are made for light. You are made for freedom. You are made to go home.